Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to this girl's channel. Today is just going to be a get ready with me. I do get into it when I start applying makeup as to why this is the way it is, but please bear with me and know that new content with actual makeup information will be coming up next week. Let's get into the video. Hello, it's me. I'm still not 100% with my sinus issues. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner. So I was hoping I'd get through my sinus issues sooner, but that is not the case. So in the previous video I told you I wasn't feeling well, and then it went really downhill from there. And now it's just kind of the recovery phase. I have videos planned for next week, and I'm hoping that those would be met with good reviews, but they are going to be MAC content. But I just wasn't feeling it this week. That requires planning and practice. I just really can't right now. I need to get over this. Sorry, get ready with me. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I ever mentioned it. I got the mini size of the It Cosmetics CC cream, and I did just apply that with a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. I do like it. I haven't had something like a tinted moisturizer in a little while, so this is a nice trip down memory lane. Wonderful. Guys, I know I always talk about the weather. I just felt like I was previously complaining about how I just feel like I was recently just complaining about the heat, and now it's raining. Not even raining, there's a downpour outside. I'm just about done with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I think it's about this much left. It's not a lot of concealer to begin with. It's easy to go through. But also my Too Faced one, Born This Way, it's such a huge thing of concealer, but I'm almost done with it. I'm finding that I'm having to scrape the sides off of it now. That's led me to make some purchases. I guess I can talk about things to expect. So I have a bunch of makeup coming in the mail, a lot, but they weren't all purchased at the same time. When you see new makeup coming in and they kind of come in and around the same time, they weren't purchased the same time. I have 3 orders from Ulta. It's actually 2, but one of the orders came 2 separate boxes. And that was from the beginning of August. I placed that order, but Ulta takes forever to get to me. I've said it more than enough times for you to be tired of hearing it. It takes about a month and a half to 2 months to get here. And so I'm still waiting on that order. And then Colourpop, weird. I've never had an issue with Colourpop getting to me. I get Colourpop pretty quick, and that's about 2 weeks. That's normally how long it takes for makeup to travel this way. And I placed 2 separate orders, maybe a day or 2 apart. But the second order, I don't know what happened at the postal service, but I guess the person handling my order was Saipan. Sounds like it's in Connecticut, which is the complete opposite direction of where it needed to travel to get to me. So it went to Connecticut, made its way back to California, and it made it to Richmond. Anyone that is from here knows, if you see Richmond, California in your tracking system, you know that is not going to get to you within a normal postal time. That means it went on a boat, and being on a boat means you gotta wait a month and a half, 2 months. So not only am I waiting for my Ulta order, I'm waiting for that one Colourpop order, both of which I made in early August. It's October. I'm gonna keep referring back to the fact that it is October. So there's gonna be that whole issue. And then my brother is gonna be shipping some, I think I ordered 3 or 4 things on Sephora. He's gonna be shipping stuff here anyway. So I was like, hey, again? And he says, sure, why not? I kind of probably just forced him to do it, but anyways. So I have 3 or 4 things coming from there, and I placed that, I think, at the end of August. So he's had them in his possession for a little while now. And then it wasn't till about last week I placed my final order, some at Macy's, and then an Ulta order that you will not see till probably December or January, so don't worry about it. Oh, and my brother, he's going to be sending me some of the skincare stuff that I ordered. Guys, I purchased the skincare. Thank you so much for the feedback that you guys gave me on that video. Run some powder through my brows so that it's easier for me to do my brows. Guys, I'm representing Rochester again. My brother and his beautiful family, they live there, and I visited them last year. It's so weird that we're at a time where like you have to think about traveling. Isn't that? It's so strange, the time we live in now. You always gotta second guess things that just came so naturally. Like, oh my gosh, I have to remind myself not to shake anyone's hand, not to hug anyone, you know? It's just strange. I understand why we're doing it. Please don't get it twisted, but it doesn't mean that it isn't a weird time. So yesterday I was able to get 2 things done on the same day at the same time. I was so thrilled. So I went to the gym, but I was also trying to get an appointment to get a refill on my medication, and that usually means like, okay, we'll schedule you for next week, Friday at 1:30. But the lady working there was like, you want to come in at 9:45? By the way, it was 8:45, and I was like, hell yeah, I want to come in at 8:45. So I left the gym. I got about 40 minutes worth of workout in already, so I was good with just leaving to get to this appointment. So I'm heading home, and then when I got home, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to check to see if the machine at the DMV is working to get my license renewed, because I had a temporary one since the machine was down since like 2 weeks prior. So I called just to see, you know, check in. I don't have to drive there if I don't need to. And they're like, oh yeah, the machine's up and running, but we're gonna close at 11. And in reality, they closed at 10:30. But I mean, whatever. I still made it on time. And so I was like, oh my goodness, I can just knock both of these things out that would normally be like 2 days next week. I got home and I, you know, fixed myself up a little bit. I didn't go full glam, but I mean, I'm taking my photo for my driver's license, and that's gonna be like legit for at least 5 years, right? And so I went to clinic first, and the lady that was signing me in, she had asked me, she's like, your lashes, are they extensions or are they like, you know, the ones you put on? I'm like, oh, they're strip lashes. Whoever did her extensions did a pretty good job. And then the lady who had assisted me inside, she had really pretty nails. Like, those nails, girl, they look good. Female empowerment, you know? But yeah, at the DMV, so at the DMV, you have to wait in queue outside under the tent before you can get in queue inside the building. So you file into the line that you're, you know, there for. So if it's registration, your driver's license, driving test, all of that, right? It's all divided into different lines. And I get there about before 10:30, like 10:20. So I get to the front of the line, and I noticed that the lady was saying like, I'm closing, and I'm literally the next person. And I was like, look, I have everything I need. Like, you don't have to sort through my papers. I have everything. I've been here before, have my temporary license, all the documents are ready to go. Like, please, let me just go through. And so she gives me a number. I'm about to like head into the building so that I can, you know, submit my paperwork, get my picture taken, and I'm off with a new driver's license. I go in, and everywhere, pretty much everywhere on island, if you're gonna go into like a facility that has, you know, a lot of people, particularly in government buildings, they're going to check your temperature. So this guy's in charge of, what is it, thermometer gun? It looks like a gun because they literally point it at your forehead. And This guy, he's in air conditioner, and I just came from being in line outside where it rained and then it got hot. So the humidity from the ground is just, it's flying up into my face, and I'm wearing a mask. I have makeup on so that I can take a decent picture. All I want to do is get in the air conditioner. And when I got to the door, the guy's like, it's hot. You're hot? I'm like, what do you think? Look at what I was just standing in, sir. And here you are at the door of an air-conditioned building. You best let me through. And people inside were laughing. I was laughing too, but still, it's like, dude, just let me in and we can have this conversation. It's hot outside. Got makeup on, waiting for my picture. So it was a good day. I got things done. Nothing drives me crazy more than having to do errands on different days because I can't do it all at once. I'll get in line, but just don't shut me down. Don't tell me to come back on Tuesday. Just come on, can't complain, because I can only imagine what it's like to live in like bigger countries or the different states. I know that we definitely have it a lot easier in ways, but still, let's just acknowledge the fact that no one likes to wait. Even though I won't complain, you know, given the times that we're in, I understand all of that. But at the end of the day, just as a reality, no one likes to wait. So anytime I can just knock them out, I'm like, yes, let's get it done and not take advantage of it. Haven't used Torrid in a while. Let's use that. So yesterday at around 4 in the morning, I woke up because I don't know why I couldn't go back to sleep. And then I remembered, oh my goodness, it's playoff season, right? We're in the playoffs and Astros made the wild card. So I got on my computer and I started watching the game because they had won the previous one by the grace of God. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm awake. Let me just watch baseball. So I started to watch, and lo and behold, the Astros have made it to the division series. And just like a few minutes ago, the Athletics and the White Sox were playing their wild card series, and the Athletics won. They had one game each and needed to play the final one. I know it's baseball talk, so if you're into baseball, here we are, and if you're not, I'm sorry. But I'm excited. It's postseason. Postseason is exciting, and this is a very strange season. It's shorter, and there's more teams in the playoffs. It can go many different ways. It's been a rough year for the Astros. I'm always going to be an Astros fan. I know that they've had to deal with what they needed to deal with, in my opinion, take responsibility for what happened. But still, I'm an Astros fan, and I acknowledge that it was a very rough season, but they managed to pull through, and I think that's awesome. But I told myself, I said, look, Annabelle, if for whatever reason, the Astros don't make it, like who am I going to be rooting for? There's always that thing where if your team doesn't make it, you have like, someone else you're looking forward to. And I figured a while back that if the Astros don't happen to make it to the championship or anywhere close to it, I had two teams that I was willing to be like, okay, cool, wish you all the best. And those two teams happened to make it into the wild card as well. And now all three of them are going to be playing for the division. If the Astros don't make it further, I'm crossing my fingers that either the Athletics, who we are going to be playing in the division series, I'm hoping either the Athletics or the Rays, the Tampa Bay Rays and Oakland Athletics, I do hope that they make it further. I'm not like against any team in particular. Sometimes I joke about, the Yankees, but I mean, who doesn't? But you gotta acknowledge when, teams are good, and the Yankees, they're good. But I'm just one of those people that I would like to see other teams that are kind of flying under the radar, but they're still doing good. Those are the teams that I kind of back. Like, no joke, even last year when the Nationals won, and mind you, the Astros were in the World Series as well, I wasn't upset because it was a moment for the Nationals, and I was excited for them too. I've been actually watching more makeup content. I remember saying in one video that I wasn't really into makeup content. I wanted to watch movies and shows and things like that. But I don't know, as of recently, I've been getting back into makeup content, and particularly, you know, declutters. I love declutter videos. I think it's because I like decluttering myself, and watching other people do the same thing, it's exciting. And so for me, I get so much enjoyment watching people declutter their stuff, and really at the end being proud of themselves, because it's not easy. Don't think that I enjoy decluttering because I want to get rid of makeup. It's just I want to be satisfied with the collection I have at the end, and you know, kind of seeing that with other people, it's exciting. And hauls, like people are hauling makeup like crazy now. It's nice to see what people spend their money on. Oh, which reminds me, Colourpop. You guys notice just how much Colourpop has been releasing? Like, I don't know if it's kind of like backlog of stuff that they were planning on releasing, you know, earlier in the year, and then now that things are opening back up, they're just letting all of them out so that the idea doesn't go to waste. But man, has Colourpop been releasing makeup. They have been making more makeup than the earth has been making babies. Okay, they're just coming up with a bunch of stuff. We got the Wild Nothings, and then it was the Garden one, and then I think they re-released Mulan, and then it was the Sand something, and then now there's the Hocus Pocus, and I feel like there was like a sunflower or something too. So much makeup. Here I thought Colourpop was listening to what people were suggesting, being like, slow down guys, slow down. They're probably thinking like, it's 2020, things are just screwed up, might as well YOLO. Most places in the world are getting into fall. We are getting into rainy season and typhoon season, and I am praying with every inch of goodness in me, like, please just spare us, Lord. I have no idea why this look is turning bright. It was a palette that I picked up, and I always use the browns in it. If you're wondering what I'm using, it's my Colourpop Builds My Own palette. Colourpop put me on your PR list. I'm just kidding, but maybe not. I'm just gonna go all out then. Whatever. Purple. I love purple and peach together. I think they're just such a pretty combination. And so I've done similar looks previously. I don't normally like to apply eyeshadows with my fingers. I think I've said it before, but you know, you gotta acknowledge that sometimes it's just the better option for pigmentation. Look at that color combo. Isn't it so pretty? What brush? Is this dirty? Of course it is. It's me. Right in the center. Oh yeah. That's it. For those of you that make YouTube videos, how do you guys normally record? Do you record the week that it goes up, or do you pre-record? Or do you like maybe even record the day that it's going up? Like, do you record, edit, and then upload on the same day? I'm curious because I am like scared that I won't get to be able to do what I need to for YouTube videos. And so that's why I always pre-record, so that I have something available on YouTube regardless of what, you know, the circumstances are. So I pre-record the week before. So what you're seeing now, this is gonna go up next week, Friday. So that is the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. I'm thinking this is October 9th that you're seeing this, but it's actually October 2nd. That's pretty. So glad that I did this. Question for the comment section. If pandemic, quarantine, all of this just disappears, right? Just one day, poof, gone. We can go back to normal and we get to travel. If you could travel, where would you go to? Where is the one place you're like, yes, I've been waiting to visit you forever? I think for me, my family's been wanting to do a trip together there, but Australia, I still want to go to Australia, and then just, you know, make a side trip to New Zealand. Oh yeah. What you guys think? after this, gotta start editing my videos for next week. I've already filmed 2. This is the last one, and I got everything, or need to get everything edited by Sunday so that I can start filming again on Monday. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even put highlighter on. I am an introvert and I am shy, but I'm not to the point where I refuse. If I know I need to do something in public, or, you know, just to help someone out, like, I'll do it. I will muster up whatever courage I have. But, you know, if you meet my parents, like, my dad is he's so like outgoing, and he's just got a personality. And my mom, she's like a boss woman, right? You good luck when you're arguing my mom. And then my older brother, he's like, you know, he gets along with people so well. He's so social, and I'm pretty sure some people are like, whoa, what happened? Something changed up here, because I'm not that person. I'm not entirely introverted, but still, like, I am light years away from just how social some of my other family members are. You know, some people say their favorite place on earth is Disney. My favorite place on earth is my home. That's why I say, like, even though there's some stuff that I don't enjoy about quarantine, this is not hard for me. Those are the eyes. What the hell is that? Oh well. You like my candle? I've been trying to remind myself to burn it when I turn the camera on. You always gotta try and remember the rules of YouTube. Lip gloss. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. All right. So that concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much for bearing with me as I get my sinus issues squared away. I have medication, guys. Don't worry. It will go away. But sometimes when, you know, allergy bits come into effect and then the weather just doesn't agree with me, it's just a hot mess. So a full list of products will be listed down below in the description box, as well as on my Instagram for all of my other makeup looks. Just be sure to check me out there. Find the photo where I'm wearing, you know, the proper outfit, and then check the caption for a full list of products. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. So annoying. I want chips. My life. Solution to any problem. Oh, you're sad? Chips. You're happy? Food. You're questioning your life choices? Ice cream. I do this every time I'm done filming so that I can avoid the inevitable, and that's cleaning. I like cleaning, but I need to prepare myself for it. Come on.